Hey there. Yes, you. I know, you're probably tired of seeing my face over and over again, but like I always promise, there's always different and it's always special every time you see the show. So stick around, you will see something really, really special and you're gonna find out what it is. So stay put, keep watching our show Food Diaries on Doordarshan Meghalaya. And with me today, I have the Miss Beautiful, Yasmine. And yes, you're gonna give us the introduction, please.
Yes, hi, I'm Yasmine and I am a home cook. I like to cook at home and everything that I cook is self-taught, so I hope you like it.
We're gonna like it for sure. So can you tell us what are you gonna be making for us today?
Since I was staying far away from home, I was studying in Kolkata, so there was a lot of improvisation that I had to do with food because I wanted it to taste good, look good at the same time, but also use ingredients that are available for my hostel life. So today I will make instant noodle chopsy. So probably had American chopsy quite a few times, but you will be able to make it at home by using instant noodle.
So you're gonna you're gonna have a really good connection with every student out there today.
I hope so. Yes. So should I start with the ingredients?
Let's go about it.
Yes, so first we will, I'll tell you about the ingredients. What we need vegetables. Whatever you have, it's not necessary that you will have all the vegetables that I'm using. You can use whatever you have, make do with whatever you have. And then I'll have eggs, that is for garnish later on. Then I have ginger, garlic and some spring onions and coriander for garnish as well. And then there is soy sauce, the salt to taste, and there's corn flour so that we can make a slurry later on to thicken the sauce. And then there's tomato ketchup, and there's black pepper just for the taste. And obviously we have our instant noodles and oil to fry the noodles and some water to boil the noodles. So first of all, let's switch this on. Okay, first of all what we'll do is we'll boil the noodles and we will pour some water first. That's enough. Can you pass me the noodles please?
Yep, sure.
Okay, you can use any noodle. It's not necessary that you have to use a particular brand or something like that. Let that boil. So I did fry some previously, so
So you just took it out of the packet and fried it in some oil, right?
No, first you boil it and then you fry it.
Okay.
So I'll show you the whole process. Just a second.
And while I'm sipping my tea, I can feel the Maggi is trying to come alive.
Yes, we don't have to overcook it because we have to fry it anyway. It's just, I think halfway when you cook it, I think this much is enough. And then we can now take out the noodles in the separate bowl. I usually use fork obviously because if you're a hosteler you won't have the utensils. So
because I think necessity is there's a lot of creation everywhere, right?
Yes. So when we were in hostel we had to make do with whatever we had. So I think that's how I came up with this recipe. I have taken out the instant noodle in a separate bowl, but we will not throw away the water. We'll use it for the stock later on. And now in the same pan we will wait for it to dry and we'll add oil. Can you pass me the oil please? Just a second. Now we'll pour some oil just to fry it. Yeah, that much is enough. We'll wait for it to... You should wait for your oil to really get to that temperature. Because otherwise the oil tends to seep in the food when you don't use it in the right temperature. So we'll wait for that. And then, I don't know what to say. Yes, so I'll take the noodles and I'll fry it. I like to put them apart like that so that it's faster. You will have to wait for the noodles to be golden brown. Now you can see it is almost golden brown.
Yeah.
So we'll take it out. So we take it in this color so that when it rests, it actually changes
Turns
color a little bit.
brownish.
Yes. So be careful of the oil. I've already pre-fried some. So
I mean, who would have thought instant noodles can be chop suey?
So-
sorry.
sorry. So
I'm guessing
we'll make
you're gonna be
the
making the
sauce. Yes. So can you pass me the oil again? We'll just take a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't.
Just using
Normal refined oil, yes. Other oils are too expensive for a student. Yes. So at first we will take some of the vegetables. Normally we'll just put anything and everything. The amount, it depends on you how much you want. See, since this is college, I will not say the exact like you have to give 1/4 of this and that. Just give whatever you have.
You're just kind of like feeling it out.
Yes. Still your ancestors tell you to stop. You stop. So we'll fry that. And while we're frying, we'll just add a teaspoon of garlic and a teaspoon of ginger. Not too much, but I think this will be fine. Now that it's almost cooked halfway, you don't have to cook your vegetables so much. So we'll add all the ingredients. If you pass me the salt first. So we'll add salt to taste. We'll not add too much. Maybe half a teaspoon, whatever. I don't know how much people consume salt, but then, like,
I prefer less than
yes, so that much. And then can you pass me the black pepper? Yes. So we'll add the black pepper. Pepper is good. And
Pepper's always
then
good.
can you give me the soy sauce? You see, I just add everything on top. I don't wait. I don't stir. And then the ketchup. Ketchup is very important in this ingredient. I know that many people don't like ketchup, but for chopsy, I think it's important.
I think it is enhanced.
Yes. So we'll stir it. Once all the sauces and everything is incorporated with the vegetables, we'll make a slurry. Remember this water that we saved from the Maggi? Now we'll add a little bit of corn flour to it, and then this is what a slurry is all about actually. So this will thicken the sauce a lot. You can also add more water if you need. So there's some bits of Maggi still there.
Sometimes that's the beauty of food and life.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be perfect.
Yes. Now we'll directly serve this in the serving bowl. We'll not wait for nothing.
I mean, my tea is getting cold. That looks nice and hot.
And then we serve it. And now the next step is to make some eggs.
Oh, it's not done.
No. So, and now we'll make eggs like normally, like sunny side up. Yes. So again, the oil. Sorry. And we'll just take a little bit, like a teaspoon, and then swirl it. And we'll take one egg. We'll just crack it right there. Please look good. Oh no, I broke that.
It's fine. Let's blame it on the hostel.
Yes, it's okay. But you don't have to cook it, but you just give a pinch of salt in this. Just a pinch for the taste. And then just as it cooks, we will serve it. So for serving it, we'll take these and we'll put on top. Take a big one. So that's a lot. Yes. It should be nice and crispy in the bottom. It's nice. Be done.
Well, it's still the neck.
I like it crispy. Since you wanted the Yasmine way, you have to have it the Yasmine. Now the egg is done, you just place that on top, and you can garnish it if you have to garnish it. You don't just start eating. I'm garnishing it with some spring onions and some coriander. And there you go, it's done. Here.
Come on, look at this. This looks exactly like you ordered it at a 5-star restaurant. You probably agree with me. So this is Yasmine's instant
Take
noodle,
on chopstick.
So don't go anywhere. Keep watching the show right here on Food Diaries, Gudarshan, Meghalaya. And we're now back again with Yasmine. And I'm guessing it's some sort of a dumpling, some sort of a momo kind of a theme.
Yes, it is. So today, now I'm making gyoza dumplings. Gyoza is a Japanese style of dumpling, so it is crispy on one side and steam on the other side. It's really nice. And for the hostelers, you can also make this with pre-made dumplings. You can buy it from the shop and just make it, enhance it a little bit more. But I'll show you the whole process of how to make the dumplings, but if you don't have the time, you can just buy it from the store. Yes, so first of all, we'll make the dough. For that we need refined flour. I took like about half a cup because I'm not making so much. So I'll put a little aside just for rolling later. So it's very simple. I just add water to this. Could you pass me the water? And now, yes, yeah, done. Now you just knead the dough. Oh, it's a bit too soft, this one, but it's okay. You keep kneading it. So the dough is nice and soft. I like to keep it a little softer because when you add a little bit more flour later when you roll it out, so it will not be too hard or something. So I'll make small balls of it for the dumpling. I think about this much? An inch maybe. And then I'll roll that one out. You have to really dip this in this flour mixture, and then see, this is how you roll it. You just move one side and it just turns around by itself. You don't have to do anything.
There's a lot of hostel tricks.
Yes. Now this is actually my mom's trick to roll the dough like that. I think you make it thin enough. This is about right, this size. So I'm done doing like around 5 pieces, and then now we will make the filling. So today I'm a little fancy, so I'm using prawn. You can use chicken. So I'm using minced prawn, and I'm using some spring onions. You can always switch the meat to whatever you prefer, and then I'll be using all these ingredients like garlic, ginger, butter for frying the gyozas later, and I am using vinegar. You can also use lemon juice if you don't have vinegar because it cuts down the taste of that fishy taste a little bit, and salt and pepper according to your taste. So for the filling, we'll take prawns. This is about 250 grams of prawns. This is minced. I also made it a little coarse so that you get the taste of it. And then I'll add spring onions, a bunch of it. You can also add onion really if you don't have spring onions. If it's not in the season, just add onions as much as you want. And then I'll add a little bit of vinegar just to cut down the fishiness of the prawn. And then I mix this salt and pepper together, so I'll just use that.
So you're literally remixing everything.
Yes. I don't have time. We had to go to college and there's so many things. Now again I'll give a teaspoon of ginger, garlic. And I think ginger you need a little bit more, so 2 maybe. and then I'll mix it. Now I'll mix it in my hands because we're Indians, and also because we didn't have much of things back then. Very limited.
So you probably had like a nice little restaurant kind of scene in your hostel.
Yes, everyone would just be like, Yasmine, make something good.
So
Yes, so
pretty popular back then, I guess.
yes, I was. Now the mixture is done. We will fold it. I'm going to teach you how to fold. You want to fold one with me?
Ladies first.
So
I don't want to get it. You might file a case against me.
you take like that much, it'll do. And how you fold this, you fold like that, and you only fold one side, not the both sides. So you would just make this.
It's like so fancy the way you do it. I'm seriously starting to doubt which hostel did you go to?
See, this is one cute dumpling.
Yeah, that's very a pretty one.
Yes, now I want you to do one.
I'll try one. Little bit more.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sue me, right?
No, no.
So
Fold it.
Together. And
Yes, just one side. Yes. See, you're actually doing good. You're better than many people, I thought.
Wow. Okay.
Almost there. Almost there.
Don't be nervous. Okay, I'm just gonna mix this part.
Oh my god, for your first time, it's not bad at all. Look at this one. This is so good.
They look ready.
Yes, they are ready. And now the best part about this gyozas is if you're in hostel, you don't need fancy utensils. You can just make it in the pan. So that's why it's one of my dishes in the hostel. So first of all, we'll take a pan, preferably non-stick, because so that they don't stick. But if you don't have non-stick, you add a little bit more oil or butter, whatever you want. So switch it on. We'll keep it in like high heat first. So we'll take a little bit of butter and I'll just smear it in the pan like this. Lower the heat a little bit. It's okay if your butter gets a little brown, that's nice. And then we will put these dumplings in the butter like that.
So you're gonna like sort of a roast kind of a.
No. Now is the fun part. You'll give me the water.
Okay.
You'll pour the water halfway at the pan.
Halfway.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
I like where this is going.
you cover the pan and let that cook. So we have to wait now for it to actually cook.
How long is it gonna take?
It takes about 10 minutes. It depends also on what protein you're using. So if you use chicken, it cooks faster than if you use something else like other meat. It takes a little time. So it depends on the meat, but it takes about 10 minutes most probably. I forgot to tell you that you will also be needing some corn flour to make the starch, and then that will make the gyoza crispy from the bottom. So I'll just take a bowl and add a little bit of cornstarch there, and I'll need water, a bit, just a few. Yeah, that's it. And we'll mix that nicely, and we'll pour the cornstarch in this thing. See, it's almost evaporated the water. You'll pour the cornstarch and you let it evaporate even more, like till the end. Like the water should just disappear. Okay.
Interesting.
Yes. So we'll wait for that. You can take off the lid by now. Now you just have to wait for it to. But this is the tricky part. You have to keep check on your gyozas so that it doesn't burn.
So these are gonna be like your little babies,
Yes.
and you're the queen.
See, it's evaporating at the moment. See this? You can see that it's evaporating, yes. So we'll just wait for the entire thing to just be all dry. That's why you need a non-stick pan for this reason, because then it will not stick to your pan. You keep checking your dumpling. From the bottom it should be nice and crispy. See, these things are the good bits.
I'm waiting for that.
Yes. I think this one is completely done. I'll take it out. See?
Wow.
This is fun.
It doesn't look like the average momo kind of thing.
Yes. I think we staying here, I think this is not the authentic recipe for sure, but you have to mix and match a little.
It's all about finding your own way.
Before we go to the plating part, we'll also make a sweet chili sauce for this.
I mean, this is surprising. I thought this was done.
No, it's very easy. This is the pan, we'll use the same thing.
Pan, right?
Yes, just add a little butter to it. Just a little bit. And then I'm taking sugar. Okay, pour the sugar. And then chilies. A lot of chili. And it's sweet chili. And then you take a little bit of your pepper and salt mixture from the earlier, and you just wait for this to just melt. I'll just scrape all the goodness from my gyoza, and now we'll pour the water, and then now you might feel the heat. Yes. I think till it becomes a little syrupy, the consistency. After putting you all through that trauma of chilies, I'll add a little ketchup, a little bit.
After all the spice, you're gonna get something nice.
That was sugar.
It's not a little bit of sugar and like this much of chili.
Chili, yes. It's all done. And now we will plate it.
Okay.
Yes. So I plated the momos, and now you just pour the sauce. Like you take a lot of chili. There you go. And also I'll just top it with some green onions. There. See, you can make restaurant style food at home. There you go. It's done.
So this is basically not a momo.
Yes.
Right? But you call this a gyoza.
Gyoza, yes.
So, like I said, I did promise you guys that it was gonna get interesting, and it sure did. So keep watching the show right here on Food Diaries production, like Hale. And we're back, and this is the third item, I believe.
Yes.
I'm saying apple though.
Yeah,
so,
because it's a dessert.
Aha.
And it's very simple, just 5 ingredients only.
And you can explain what it is?
So you need the dough. The dough, I'm using the same dough that I use for the gyoza. I'll just change it a little bit here. And then apples, a little bit of lemon, just a little bit to tone down the sweetness, sugar, cinnamon powder, butter, and a little bit more refined flour just for me to to roll out the dough. So first of all, we will fix the dough.
Okay.
The same dough, you just add a little butter to it, about a teaspoon of butter, because the dough is very less. So now you knead the whole dough with the butter.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have to do extra work to just make a pastry dough differently. This is just my shortcut.
So we're learning a lot of things today.
I'm giving you life hacks.
Yeah, and also using a hand.
Yes, always use your hand. You don't get a good dough with anything else. See, it's like very wet as it is, but then this is what we will work with. Now the dough is really nice. It doesn't stick to your hand anymore. It's nice and soft. So we will just roll it out. So we'll use a little bit of flour, refined flour, and just pour it. I have to pour a lot so that doesn't stick, and the process is faster. So I'm flattening the dough in my hand, and now I'll roll it. See, it turns on its own. When you just put pressure on one side, you don't have to do the work of flipping it over and over again. And now I'll keep that aside. Now let's make the filling. We need a hot pan. First of all, we'll add butter. Need a little bit more, like a tablespoon kind, sort of. Okay, before the butter gets all brown, we will add the apples. My apples are oxidized, so there's about 3 apples here. Just go for this. So to caramelize the apple, we'll add sugar. So I don't know how to say how many spoons I just give.
You just go with the flow.
Yes, so I think this is about a tablespoon, I guess. I think 2 tablespoons will be enough. We'll wait for the apples to caramelize. So we'll add a little bit of lemons to just cut down the taste a little bit. Squeeze them. I'm so wild, I don't even use measuring, nothing.
You're the queen, you can do anything.
The self-proclaimed one. We'll add a little bit of cinnamon powder, like about a teaspoon. The cinnamon taste reminds you of autumn.
And we're right about
Yes, right about there. You start to get the aroma. You have to make it really soft, the apple. You have to wait a bit. So you can see that it's like nicely caramelized, it's brown. So this is when we take it off the heat. And now the fun part, fold it.
I'm guessing you're gonna make some sort of a pie roll, kind of a...
Yeah, it's easy, just make sections like that. And then we take it again. Filling not doing. Then fold it.
Let me try that.
Yes.
Am I doing a good job?
Yes. Yeah. So we'll make these and then we'll fry them. So now we will fry these pies. Normally, like we deep fry things, just take the oil. Not pour much. I think this much is enough.
Just a little sort of shallow fry.
Yes, shallow fry. So now that the oil is heating up, we'll just add these. It should sizzle. And then
You
we'll
just gonna fry these
yes.
for how long?
We'll just wait for it to be a little golden brown. That's it.
Okay. So you're not going by the book.
No. I don't know timing and nothing. I just do it in my senses. So now that you can see the corners are a little brown, that is when you know that you have to turn. See?
Ah, nice.
These are like pareng samosa.
Pareng samosa. So I'm guessing that's how you got the idea?
Yes. And also from in outside in McDonald's out of India, they give apple pies like this.
Oh.
But it looks much prettier than this. But yeah.
So this is your McDonald's pareng samosa.
Yes, pareng samosa. See, it's almost done. You can flip it and see it's all golden brown.
They look
Now-
like nice little puffs.
Yes. And you don't even need any baking appliances. You just plate it. Thank you. And we'll just add a little bit of apples on the side. You can also have these with ice cream or cream.
Oh, yeah, that could be a nice idea.
Yes. Down to there you go.
So this is done.
Yes.
So this is from Yasmine's apple pie / pareng samosa. So stay tuned, and you guys know it well. The tasting is gonna happen in just a short while. So do not go anywhere. Keep watching the show, Food Diaries. So I can't wait.
I'm really terrified.
Let's just
Okay.
get to it.
One thing that I forgot was the masala that you get with it. Like,
From the Maggi, right?
yes, from any, just take a little bit. You can sprinkle it on top. You can also mix in the sauce that I made earlier, but it's okay. Anything would do. Yeah, there you go. Now let me serve you.
Would love that, please.
I hope you like it.
My mouth is watering right now. Let me help you.
Need the sauce. Will that be enough?
That is more than enough. Why don't you take some for yourself? Enjoy me.
Okay. I'm so used to eating my own food.
Let me help you.
Yes. Should I serve the other things?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Let's have the savories first then. I think you tried that. I think that will be the good one. Take one for myself. Okay.
And let's dig in.
Yes.
You really did well,
Thank
Yasmine.
you so much.
But I'm also interested in that. So let's have a bite.
Yes, please comment.
One for you, one for me.
Yes. I like this one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So I really enjoyed this. It was a nice time having you on the show. And I do sincerely hope we see you in another episode, right?
Yes.
For sure we will. So keep watching our show, and I give a big shout out. And do follow and do check out Yasmine's Insta page. So keep supporting us right here on Food Diaries, Durashan, Meghalaya. See you.